Hey everybody, it's Read Comics 81, and this is going to be a pretty short video. I just wanted to show off a few books that I've picked up recently and do a little update on my Fantastic Four run that I'm working on. But first, this is not a channel for kids. If you are not at least 18 years old, please turn it off. Alright, so starting off with Tales of Suspense, number 56. This is a book that I picked up. It's been a few months now. I got this off eBay. I just forgot to show it in a video. And this is the first appearance of the Unicorn. And it's a lower grade copy. I think I paid about $16 for this shipped. So not a bad deal on that. I've just been trying to add more Silver Age Marvel to my collection. And yeah, first appearance of a villain, so good price, so why not? Like that date stamp there too. And looking to add more Iron Man into my collection too. I don't have very many Iron Man books, so that's a nice pickup. Also got this from an eBay seller. I bought some packs of the Marvel Universe Master Edition pages, and they actually tucked this in as a freebie, so pretty cool to get this for free. This is SpiderMan #1, the Silver Edition, Todd McFarlane. And also, side note on this book, there are copies confirmed to exist of this book that have one page where the lizard is actually colored blue. I'm not sure how rare those books are, but I have looked through many copies of this book, of this issue, and I've never found a blue lizard, but they are out there. I'm not sure what they go for because they're very rare, but I'm sure they would probably fetch a premium, no doubt. So if you ever see this book out, even if you already have a copy, pick it up and thumb through it, and you might get lucky. Okay, next book up is the Uncanny X-Men 121, and this is the first full appearance of Alpha Flight. I am not very big on X-Men, and I think it might be because back when I was a kid, there was this other guy that collected X-Men exclusively, and I really didn't like him that much, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But another reason is I think back in the 80s, I think the biggest reason why I'm not big on X-Men is because back in the 80s, Marvel kind of went X-crazy there for a while. I mean, there was X-Men, X-Force, X-Factor, X-this, X-that, and they really flooded the market with the X titles. It was really overwhelming, and I got sick of it real fast, so I think that aversion to X titles has stayed with me after all these years. But I do like Alpha Flight, and this is the first appearance of Alpha Flight, and it's a book that I've wanted to get into the PC for quite a while. Got this off eBay recently and paid a pretty good price for it. It's nice upper mid-grade, close to high-grade copy, I'd say, and I think I might have paid $30 for this total. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Happy to finally have this book in the PC. All right. That's it for the non-Fantastic Four titles. I have been working on chipping away at my FF run, as I usually am. But it's been really hard. First of all, I live in Michigan, and we're still under a pretty strict lockdown by our governor. It's supposed to end, well, we don't know if it's going to end, but the lockdown is going to continue until June 12th. And I guess then she will reevaluate what she wants to do. But anyway, so here in Michigan, we've been limited to basically shopping on eBay, and which isn't all that bad, but it is tough because most things that come into Michigan from other states have to come through Detroit. And right now, I'm not sure if it's because of the situation with the virus or whatnot, but the postal hub in Detroit is a black hole. I'm telling you, it is a time warp. This book right here, FF82, I just needed this to fill in the run. And I ordered this, and from the time it was shipped until the time I got it took 7 weeks. Yeah. So what I did after a month of, I saw that it was shipped. I was following the tracking. Once it got to Detroit, the tracking, it just stopped. It was like the book just disappeared. And I waited a couple of weeks, requested a refund, got my refund, and then when you know it, a couple of weeks after I got the refund, this book finally showed up. And also, it was packaged pretty well. But it did say "do not bend" on it, and right at the spot where it said "do not bend," it was mangled. So it's got a pretty significant bend right through here. You can't really tell from looking at it in the bagging board, but it's pretty jacked up. But whatever. So another book that I got off eBay was FF94. This is the first appearance of Agatha Harkness. Now, this is a book that a lot of people are asking some really silly money for, and I did not want to pay $40, $50, $60 for a high-grade copy of this book. So I watched and kept an eye on eBay for the longest time, and finally found a decent copy that I was happy with, and I think I want to say I paid $25 for this after shipping. It's not near mint, but it's good enough for me. I'm happy with it, so now I can finally check that off the list. Another book that I picked up off of eBay is FF173. Nothing special about this book, just a Galactus appearance, Galactus cover. But this sucker right here, this is in really high grade. It is bone white. I can't really find any flaws with it. It was listed as a 9.0 or better, and I'm pretty sure this is better than a 9.0. So happy to get this in my collection. And the last book I want to show, guys, is another book that I've been keeping an eye out for a good copy for at a price that I was okay with, and that is FF number 21, first appearance of the Hate Monger. If any of you are following me on Instagram, you've already seen this book. And I paid $95 for this after shipping. It's a little higher than I wanted to pay for this book, but again, it's a white cover and it is pretty white. It's got a slight miswrap there on the spine, but other than that, I think this is a beautiful copy. It was listed at 5.5. I'd say this is at least a 6, maybe a 6.5. Maybe a 7. I don't know. I love this copy. So glad that I held out for a copy that I was happy with. And that does it for the books I want to show. And here's a quick update on my run here. So the first side of this backing board is 1 through 102, which are the Jack Kirby issues, and annuals 1 through 7. So, excuse me, got a pretty good chunk of 1 through 102 taken care of. I am still waiting to get a couple of books off of here from eBay. Who knows when they'll show up. Hopefully they won't be damaged. And on the back here, I've got 103 to 200. So I've still got these books to get to fill in my run from 1 to 200. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next time.